Okay, so this is another example, another formal, or I call it the second example of how to multiply complex numbers. It's just like more problems involve different things. So this time here, let's say in part A of this example, why don't we do 4i, right, times 3 minus 5i. Okay, now this time I can see that my complex number has only one component, right? It has only one component. So you don't need to FOIL here. I mean, of course, FOIL would be the right key, but then, I mean, you don't even need to get that far into FOIL. All you have to do is just use that the quick distributive law over here. So remember, distributive law tells you that for I, you have to multiply for every single term inside the parentheses, right? So 4i times 3 is a positive 12i, right? Now minus 4i times 5i, that's going to be minus 20i squared. Okay, and remember, I squared equals negative 1. Okay, so that's why your problem here, you got 12i and plus 20, because I substitute negative 1 for I squared. So your problem becomes 12i plus 20. And then the convention says we do not like to keep the I term in front, right? So I would prefer to write the I term here in the back. So my problem turned out to be 20 plus 12i. And that's how I just multiply. Okay? And then in another example, and once again, let me write it out as a reminder. I squared is always negative 1. Okay? So in part B of this example, why don't we try something like this? Let's say this time just, let's say minus 5 and simply times with 2 minus 4i. Okay? So with this problem, once again, FOIL is of course the key. But you don't even need to go all the way to the end of FOIL. All you have to do is just a simple distributive law, right? Negative 5, you multiply for each term inside of the parentheses here. So what I have is minus 5 times 2 is a minus 10 now. That's what happened, right? So minus 5 times 2 is minus 10. And then minus 5 times minus 4i is going to be a plus 20i, right? Okay, so, and this is it. My I here is already in the back. My I term is already on the back. So I'm happy. So that's where I stop. Okay? So now we can also look at one last portion of this example. So how about we got just simply, how about we got like 5i times minus 2i, okay, something like that. So this time it's even easier. I mean, you don't even need to FOIL. All you have to do is just multiply straight through, right? You got minus 10i squared. But then remember, I squared equals negative 1. Okay, it's always there, like that. So I'm going to substitute negative 1 for I squared, and I'm going to have my answer here as a positive 10. Okay? And so that's how we multiply complex number, a few examples. Okay?